Yeah, Kumar, just see, still I am not able to, I mean, google.com is not able to, 1 minute, I will see, share my screen, 1 minute.
Yeah.
So in ACP, it is our policy, no, access control policy. I have
Mhm.
created one rule, allow internet.
Okay.
I will open modify. See.
Yeah, I can see that. That's fine.
The
You
source
have
network source will be any and destination will be any. Okay.
yeah, I mean you are allowing everything. So yeah, it's
Yeah,
fine.
everything. Yeah, just for checking. Yeah, for allow anything, everything.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
And in zone also, source zone inside and destination zone outside. Okay.
Okay.
So here inside, source,
Can
destination is
you
outside.
can you
Source
deploy
and
this?
destination any and allow. Okay. Now I have saved it and I already deployed.
No, I think you missed to deploy. Meanwhile, when it is deploying, can you go back to your
Yeah, net policy also I will choose 1 minute.
yeah.
So for interface object, manual, dynamic, inside will be source and destination will be outside.
That's
And
correct.
translation, our inside zone will be 247.txt and translated so will be destination interface IP.
That's
Okay.
correct. Yes, yes,
Correct.
that's fine.
Okay. Now again I will check it.
It is not able to resolve the DNS. I can see in the message, which means for some reason your DNS itself is not passing through, or the response is not going back to the client. So is your FTD having internet connectivity in the first place?
See here something is this error is coming. You told me the packet some
Yeah, packet tracer. So I can see
yeah.
it looks like it is being dropped due to
Yeah,
some
now action is
policy.
allowed. Yeah, action is allowed. Now see.
So now it should open because we have made the change in the policy and
Yeah,
deployed.
policy I have created. No, previously policy not created out.
The Google has loaded, I guess. Yes, it has loaded. I can see in the background.
Okay, yeah, now it's working. Yeah, google.com now is loaded. Yeah, okay,
So
okay.
ideally, the ACP rule was missing to allow this traffic.
Yeah, previously yeah, rule is so means ACP policy will be common for single. On in this ACP policy, we have to create new rules like this. There is
Yes. So
like this. No?
yes,
1 minute, I will.
exactly. And there is one important thing to note that each device, each FTD can have only one policy mapped to it at a time. I'm talking about ACP policy. You cannot map multiple ACP to the same device. If you would try to do that, it will ask you to first unmap the previous one, and then only you'll be able to map a new policy.
Okay, I mean each FTD having one single access control policy. This is a single access control. We have to map only, no? Correct, no? Like this.
Exactly, exactly. However, the opposite of this is not true. Uh, one ACP policy can be mapped to multiple devices. So let's say if you had 10 FTDs on your FMC, you could have
Hmm.
mapped the same ACP new policy, what is seen on your screen, to
Okay.
all the 10 FTDs as well. So the opposite is possible, but the vice versa is not.
Okay, okay. I mean, same policy we can map with all 10 FTD, but
Yeah.
only one FTD policy you have to map with a particular one only. Correct, correct.
Yes, one FTD cannot have multiple ACP policies.
Correct, correct. One FTD cannot have multiple policy. Okay. So here actually by default now I have created, okay, allow everything actually. Okay. I have created one rule, no, like this here only.
Mm-hmm.
Now for the selection basis criteria, we have to manipulate like something like source
Yeah.
inside zone and outside. The presently we have open only. So whenever suppose some restriction, we have to make it same rule of the before this, no, like this. Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't get the last part.
No, no. Suppose some particular one subnet. Suppose some IP or some user may be AD based authentication, but suppose
Yes.
IP based we have to restriction. So suppose some IP we have to block. So we have to make it one rule for some IP for this, and we have to set this rule before this rule. So like this, they will reflect this, no, like this.
Yeah, so the block rule should be in the front, which means on line number 1, maybe in this case, and this
Yeah,
rule should
and
go to
allow
line
will be in
number
line
2.
number 2. Yeah, okay, okay, like this. So
Yes.
blocking we have to first, we have to then afterward allow will be coming in, correct?
Yeah, I mean, totally depends on the way you have documented the policies first, and you have designed the policies. Because, for example, we have the default action, right? And default action is made as block all traffic. So the other way around, the opposite of what you just said, could be that have only the allow rules. Let's say if you have 10, 20 subnets which you want to allow, and rest all subnets should be blocked for a particular destination subnet, then you can leave that as it is, and it will automatically go to the default action if it does not match any of the allow rules. So yeah, it is totally dependent on the use case, and it can be customized as it, as the way it is needed.
Correct, correct. Now here, where is the previously where the block all block traffic rule is not showing here.
You can see in the bottom in black, default action.
Bottom. Okay, default. There are no rules. Okay, default
No,
policy is coming.
default action. Go a little more down.
Okay, default action. One row selected.
No.
Okay.
Default action, and on the right side you have access control, block all traffic.
Yeah, block all traffic. Yeah, correct. Yeah, correct.
Yeah, now you are on the right.
Correct. Yeah, default action. Block all traffic. Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll wind up here. I think we are already
Yeah.
over time.
Yeah, correct.
Stop at
So
6.
tomorrow at 9:30 we will start, no? Yeah.
Yeah, 9:30. I think it's good if everyone is good with that.
Tomorrow 9:30. Sure, 9:30, sir. Above 9:30.
No, 9:30 probably.
Kumar sir, can I have your time?
Okay.
Pradeep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can maybe help you for 5-10 minutes. Not a problem. But others may drop off if no one has any questions. I'll try to fix Pradeep's issue if it's possible. I'll see. And yeah, tomorrow 9:30. Today also I was available from 9:15, but people I think were late. So yeah, if we can all be on time, we will start early. 9:30 sharp. We'll start.
Okay, Kumar. Thank you very much.
Okay, Kumar. Thank you.
Okay, right? 9:30. Cool. Thanks.
Yeah, thank you, Kumar. Tomorrow
No
we'll
worries.
meet.
Have a
Yeah,
good
bye.
day. Bye.
Yeah, have a good day.
Kumar, have you got that error message? Because still it is like browsing only, or we can say refreshing the page. I think it is taking too much time to give the error.
So yeah, I think you have to fix out the other issue. This is Nilesh or Pradeep?
Nilesh.
Yeah, sorry, Nilesh. What did you say? I missed that.
I said like it is taking time to give the error, like in the Q4OS system.
That could be client or server related. That's nothing to do with the Firepower. So every browser has its own time, right? That how many times it will be sending the HTTP request before marking it as timeout. So yeah.
Okay. Bye. Good night.
Now what you can try is you can try with a block with reset, Nilesh. What it would do is it will send a reset packet. So I think immediately it will be dropped. Yeah, I'll give that as a homework, Nilesh. Try with block with reset and tell me tomorrow if that reduce the time for the Q4OS system to show that early.
Okay.
Hello.